are considerably different. I'm going to show you guys a couple of the things along the way that I feel have been key to my career, integral to the success, and also how I've framed up some of what I teach. I do a lot of training as well. I get hired by other sports teams, other pro teams, other colleges, universities. Some of the high schools here in Houston, we've partnered up and hired me to come out to train their mascots. Most recently, I'm training the Fiesta Tukey birds around town, and all of the Chick-fil-A cows I trained back in August. So it's kind of a weird, surreal experience being in a gym with 15 cows looking at you guys and hanging on every word that you had to say. The acronym that I use to train with, and I think that you're going to find some useful things in this for your own career as well. And yes, we have a typo here, thanks to my wonderful sign company. Presented is spelled wrong. So the acronym is SMILES. The S in SMILES stands for stuffed animal. Be lovable and huggable for children and kids of all ages. M in SMILES stands for marketing and sales. Inspire. The I in SMILES stands for inspire. This is my role as cheerleader, okay? This is the last 2 minutes of the game, game's on the line. It is not time to go out and rub balls' hands and squirt silly string. Nobody cares about it anymore. That's something for the first 3 quarters of the game. When the game's on the line, in that 4th quarter, usually the last 2 minutes, this is what can I do as the cheerleader. The L in SMILE stands for laughter. As you can see here, Clutch has his pink thong that he's been kind of famous for over the years. Educate is what the E in SMILE stands for. In this role, we're trying to help youth make future-oriented decisions. We do about 100 school shows a year. The last letter in SMILES is stunts, in 2 ways. Both in-arena, on-court stunts that we do, similar to what Turbo used to do, in an effort to amaze people, so physical feats. It's not my forte. I got a few in my bag of tricks. I can do a skateboard dunk where I hop off of the skateboard, hit a mini tramp and dunk. And we also got one where I'm on rollerblades and a giant slingshot. Sends me down the court off of the ramp and I dunk. We used to have a t-shirt that we used back in the day at Compaq Center. And unfortunately we had a little accident that prohibits us from ever using that. That's pretty much what happened. I was on the court shooting the gun out. And one of the problems with that gun was it was so powerful it could only be shot to the 2nd level because it was too powerful to shoot too low. So to correct the problem, we had the dancers. At the time we had male and female dancers on the dance team. We had them run out on the court and they would throw to the lower level. Well, I was up and firing the gun, and one of the male dancers banged into the back of me by accident because he was looking this way but running this way, saying, "Who wants the shirt?" And he knocked me down, set the gun off, and I was about for me to the back of that wall, about 30 feet from our team huddle. And the t-shirt launched into the huddle and hit Tino Mobley right in the chest, and put him out of the game. Right there, Rudy's talking about, "Come on, Stevie, I need you to do this. Come on, just take a boom!" Luckily, it was Coach Tomjanovich and not Coach Van Gundy. I think it would have played out. Everything started with a fun game, first of all. There are prizes involved. I need 10 volunteers. Yes, sir. Right up here. Ma'am. Sir. Sir. Glasses. Ma'am with waving your hand. Sir.
That's my Steven.
Sir. Ma'am. How many we got so far? I'm going to ask that you guys move down this way. Line up shoulder to shoulder, starting here. Sorry about the tight confines here. Props. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys are team Taste. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our team Texas. You can just set that down. I'll take care of it in a minute. We're going to be getting a little bit physical here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys are Taste. You guys are Texas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? What we're going to do here is you guys are going to order yourself as quickly as possible based on a couple criteria that I'm going to give you. Okay? We're going to play best of 5. The second you are in the correct order, I want you to all raise your arms like this and scream out your team's name. Okay? Whoever does it first, I'll check to make sure that you're in the same order. We're going to play best out of 5. you will all win a Rockets t-shirt for the winning team.
Yes.
Okay? All right. Let me see Team Texas. Texas. And Team Tate. Okay. I would like you to order yourselves. Let's start with an easy one. Youngest to oldest. Go.
24.
30.
What's in?
29.
29.
26. 24.
What is your birthday?
May 20th.
May 22nd. Oldest or youngest?
We asked you.
20.
24.
When is your birthday?
Okay.
July 4th. Oh! No points on that one. Let's go. Shortest to tallest, go.
Texas!
1 point. You see, like, stretching down. I'm gonna let the crowd rule. Do I have a point here, crowd? Yeah! Michael, 1 point over here. Okay, let's go least to greatest number in the last 4 numbers of your cell phone. The last 4 numbers. If you don't have a cell phone, your home phone. Last 4 numbers of your cell phone. Hey! What do you got?
1-1.
What is it?
1190.
1190.
4015.
8670.
946.
Tied up 1-1. We're doing best of 5. All right, least to greatest home address. The number in your home address. One, 2, 3, 4, 2.
15709.
21738.
8787.
8787.
8787.
Only 4 digits.
Yeah, no, really, that's it.
And you guys have 5 digits. So least to greatest 4 digits. What do we got?
There's only 4 numbers. I'm like 5. Who's got 4?
Hey! 1, 4.
They're going to make up numbers.
You got it. No point. Let's say number of siblings in your household growing up. Go.
That's easy.
Like they're a machine.
1. Yeah!
Shoe size, least to greatest. Go.
You notice that? Can you see it one time?
8.
Oh.
2 to 2. This is the whole kit and caboodle.
Don't you wait.
The order that your birthday falls within a given year, regardless of your age.
First.
Go.
May 30th.
February 4th.
July 2nd. May 22nd.
They're messing it up.
May, April, May,
October.
My goal today, with the time that we have together, is to share some of my stories in my career my career path and to hopefully inspire you guys on a course to excellence. Not perfection, but excellence. It's my belief that excellence is not something that's a destination. It is not achieved and you're there and you easily sustain it. To me, excellence is an ever-present, ever-constant challenge in our lives, regardless of our successes or failures in the past. And I had the misfortune of making a decision about 9 years ago when Michael Jordan came back and was playing for the Washington Wizards for a season. And I made the mistake of doing a skit that mocked Michael Jordan, where Clutch came out and had Glory Days by Bruce Springsteen play, and had a whole bunch of big signs that had a picture of a line drawing of an old man with a cane looking back, and a number 23 that was pointing at it, thinking, it's, he'll take it as a joke. And he took it as a joke, but the crowd didn't. I realized at that point, no matter what arena you're in, everybody's a Michael Jordan fan. So I ended up getting booed off of the court that time. Luckily, I had a kind of a fail-safe where I had a Wizards fan run out of the court and knock me down. I was on a pair of stilts where I was holding up these signs. So the crowd ended up getting their revenge on me anyway. I'm not very good at most of the turbo-type driven stunts, but one of the stunts we've picked up along the way is breaking bricks. So, the way you'll normally see this stunt done at a Rockets game is I will have the different... Someone tells me I'm going to leave it up here. Normally we will have the other team's names printed on these bricks. So it's whoever we're playing that given night, the opponent. And we will set this up at mid-court, and we will show the bricks to a fan to pick a random fan out at random by tossing a frisbee into the audience to demonstrate that this in fact is a random fan, not just a plant. Whoever catches the frisbee comes down onto the court to inspect the bricks. Who would like to inspect the brick? Ted. Okay? Does that appear to be a real brick? It's not scored. It's not scored, it's hard. And as you can see, thank you, instead of the opposing NBA teams here, we have a few of your dreaded competitors. I use the word competitive because they can't really quite live up to the experience you get when you come to the team. That's it. So, we have Smith and Owens. We have Morgans. We have Capital Grill. Feel free to boo as we go here. Booing's not always bad in the mascot business. We have the Chop House. It takes the Texas food out there. And lastly, we have Ruth Chris. Now, although I do not have the full costume with me today, we do have the pieces. So this is the glove that I would wear at the game. And another mascot actually taught me this one, who had taken karate his whole life, and showed me how to do this. So, now feel free to go knock some applaud.
Yeah!